dwarfs know the tale.
Then you would know that Gideon hit the dragon. He loosened his scale under the left wing. One more shot and he would have killed the beast.
That's a fairy story, lad. Nothing more.
The part that you play in The Hobbit wasn't written into, it was in the appendices. So was it easier playing a character that is fresh on screen as opposed to and already have people's expectations on it?
Yeah, it is nice to come to a fresh character and have almost quite have a freedom to do what you want. But you've also got to remember that he is a Middle-earth character, so he speaks a certain way, and you've got to remember his sort of background too. So almost I came up with my own sort of backstory for Bain.
How do you feel your career and skills have progressed since your first role?
The amount of people you meet, you learn something new from everybody that you talk to, and you take bits and pieces from different jobs and use them all together. But it has got harder because you have to sort of think about what would the character do rather than what you yourself would do and play against that.
What would you be if you weren't an actor?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm interested in English. I love English, so probably something to do with writing or journalism or something like that. But also on a film set, you know, it's not just the actor and director that works on a film set. There are so many jobs for people to do that I hope if I was an actor I'd end up on a film set.
What was the audition process like for The Hobbit?
I started with sending in a tape to the casting director. So after that I went down and I met Peter Jackson, and I had to wait about, I think it was about a month. So by the end of the month I was thinking, oh well, never got it. And then I got a phone call in saying, John, they'd like to offer you the role. And I was just buzzing, and I went and told my grandparents and everything. I went and told the whole family. Once you meet the director is the decision maker. And you've got to walk in that room and he's got to look at you and see, right, that's who I imagined.
What has been the best perk of your job?
The best perk is probably the travel. I've got to see some amazing places throughout my career. You feel very privileged because you get to see a part of the world and a part of the country that isn't actually open to the tourist. You get to see a very authentic place.
Do you prefer doing British-made films to Hollywood blockbusters?
Well, I would think it's important to not just think of film as Britain and America. The Hobbit is very much a New Zealand production. There's great Australian films. I love French cinema as well. So the whole world of cinema is important too.
Is there any advice you could give to someone who's looking to do screen acting as a profession?
When you're on a set and when you get that job, be as professional, be polite, be friendly. Talk to everybody. Everybody has something that you can learn from, whether they're one of the runners or one of the lead actors. And advice on actually getting into the industry, I went through the route of going to a drama school, so I went to drama classes every Saturday. I went to the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland in Glasgow and did acting lessons there. And I always think what's for me won't go by me, so if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and I'll get that job, so power through.